Building a PC usually gets everyone talking about the CPU, the GPU, maybe even the cooling setup. But the motherboard is the part that quietly decides how stable, flexible, and future-ready the whole system actually feels once everything is running. This particular board sits in a pretty important position within AMD's ecosystem. The ASUS ROG Strix B650, a gaming Wi-Fi, is built on the AM5 platform, which means it supports Ryzen 7000, 8000, and 9000 series processors. That immediately puts it in the category of boards that aren't just meant for a single generation. You're buying into a platform that still has upgrade potential ahead, which is something AMD has been pushing strongly in recent years. From a design perspective, it leans into a clean, modern aesthetic. The white and silver color scheme makes it stand out in a subtle way, especially in themed PC builds. It doesn't feel overly flashy or aggressive, but it still carries that premium ROG identity that makes it feel intentional rather than generic. Under the surface, the board uses a 12+2 power stage design. In practical terms, that means stable and consistent power delivery across different workloads. Whether you're running a mid-range Ryzen CPU or something higher-end like a Ryzen 9, it holds performance without feeling like a bottleneck. It's not positioned for extreme overclocking, but for everyday gaming and productivity, it's more than capable. Memory support is fully modern with DDR5. This brings higher bandwidth and improved efficiency compared to previous generations. While DDR5 used to be a premium feature, it's now the standard for new AM5 builds, and this board integrates it without any complications or instability concerns. Storage options are also solid. You get 3 M.2 slots, all supporting PCIe 4.0 SSDs. That means fast boot times, quick game loading, and plenty of flexibility for expanding storage without relying heavily on older SATA drives. For most users, this is more than enough for both gaming and content creation setups. Connectivity is another area where the board stays competitive. You get 2.5G LAN for fast and stable wired internet, which is increasingly becoming the standard for modern broadband plans. Alongside that, Wi-Fi 6E support ensures strong wireless performance with lower latency and better efficiency in crowded network environments. USB connectivity includes USB 3.2 Gen 2 by 2 Type-C, which is especially useful for fast external SSDs and modern peripherals. It's one of those features that doesn't feel essential until you actually need high-speed transfers and realize how much time it saves in real use. ASUS also includes Aura Sync RGB support, allowing lighting control across compatible components. For users who enjoy RGB setups, it helps keep everything synchronized. For minimal builds, it can simply be turned off without affecting performance. When you step back and look at the overall positioning, this motherboard is clearly aimed at the upper mid-range segment of the market. It's not trying to compete with extreme enthusiast-class boards, and it doesn't overload you with unnecessary features. Instead, it focuses on stability, modern connectivity, and long-term usability on the AM5 platform. For entry-level systems, it might be more than necessary. But for mid-range and higher-end gaming builds, it lands in a very balanced sweet spot where performance, features, and upgrade flexibility all align well. There are still limitations, as expected in this category. You won't get the same extreme overclocking headroom or expanded connectivity found in flagship boards. But for most users building a gaming or productivity PC today, those trade-offs are reasonable given the overall package. In the end, this is a motherboard built around consistency rather than hype. It's designed to be the foundation of a system that just works reliably across gaming, multitasking, and long-term use without requiring constant attention. And that kind of stability is often what matters most once the build is actually complete.